Depression sucks. It's not fun for us to deal with. And if you are dealing with it or have dealt with it in the past, one, I'm sorry. Number two, you're a survivor. In today's video, I'm going to give you 10 effective ways to combat depression, but firstly, we need to go over what I even mean by depression. Now, when I say depression, I'm really talking about major depressive disorder. Per the DSM-5 criteria, our diagnostic manual for mental illnesses, we're talking about a depressed mood and a loss of interest in activities, that's also known as anhedonia, combined with changes in sleep, either you're sleeping too much or sleeping too little, insomnia and hypersomnia. Do there are changes in appetite or weight? We're talking fatigue and loss of energy. We're talking feelings of worthlessness or even excessive guilt. We're talking about difficulty concentrating and even thoughts of death and suicide. So when I talk about depression, I'm not just talking about a feeling or a general sadness and that may be due to an event not going well or your sports team not winning, and I'm a Browns fan, so I know what true sadness is in that regard. But we're more so talking about a disorder that causes a significant distress and a deterioration in function in somebody's livelihood and their work function and in their personal function as well. So with all that being said, let's get into the video.
To unprocessed trauma.
One of the most effective treatments for depression actually involves one that has no medication needed, and that's cognitive behavioral therapy. Now, what is cognitive behavioral therapy? Cognitive behavioral therapy helps you identify negative thought patterns and reframe them so they don't control your mood, right? We're looking at cognition, aka thoughts. We're seeing how they affect behavior and even vice versa, and seeing how they're connected and parsing those apart. When you're going through cognitive behavioral therapy, it's like giving your brain a mental software update. You're changing yourself slowly but surely over time by changing the way you think. For people with mild to moderate depression, this is a great first step to go through. And again, the skills that you learn from cognitive behavioral therapy stick with you long term.
And I'm on drugs! Focusing to help me focus! Somnicrank to help me sleep!
I hope you take those with food.
And don't forget Intrigonal to lift my spirits, because they're low, Bart. Ever so low.
So the happy pills can be monumentally in treating depression. Antidepressants, antipsychotics, mood stabilizers, and even atypical antidepressants such as Wellbutrin can be very beneficial, especially when people have been trying all the other steps on this list to help combat their depression and they're still just not getting through. Medication can help us get from that place of where we're currently at to where we want to be, and eventually even tapering off the medication is a possibility. Now, how are medications helpful? Well, they upregulate serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine, and all of these neurotransmitters help facilitate better communication within your brain, help provide more motivation, a better mood, they help decrease anxiety, and they help us ultimately even have a better outlook in life.
Leave me alone! I'm toning!
Go freaking exercise. Exercise is monumentally important and one of the most important things we can do as a human being. You were given arms and legs for a reason. Go move. Not only does it help us with our physical activity, it helps us with self-confidence, helps show that we can actually achieve things, provides fulfillment to us. It upregulates serotonin, norepinephrine, dopamine, and endorphins, which give us that slight euphoric feeling as well. Especially aerobic movement like jogging, cycling, or dancing, aka people will talk about getting the runner's high, have shown to reduce depressive symptoms. This is something you can't not do. Just even doing 20 minutes a day can be life-changing for you. So go move your body. In the fight against depression, what you eat can also really help you. Eating foods that are rich in omega-3s, B vitamins, vitamin D, zinc, and iron can support mood regulation. In this regard, think leafy greens such as spinach, think salmon, nuts, seeds, colorful fruits. Typically a McDonald's meal won't cure your depression. It'll make you happy for a moment, I won't lie, but then it's going to sit like a sack of bricks in your stomach and you're probably going to feel a little bit bad about yourself after. Or maybe you won't. But regardless, food can't cure depression, maybe for a moment, maybe some cheesecake, some chocolate, whatever is your guilty pleasure. But again, it is a powerful tool that can help you, again, still combat depression. It is another tool in the toolbox in your fight against depression.
I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am never.
The point of mindfulness-based stress reduction, or MBSR, is to use meditation and breath work and different meditation practices to help us be more present-minded. When we are more present-minded, we literally do not give depression or our depressive thoughts the time of day to influence our day and take it over. By using our senses, by taking in our environment, or taking in what we're eating, or what we're listening to, or what we're seeing, or what we're even feeling, we ultimately become more present-minded and we become less past-focused or less depressed by doing these certain practices.
You went through a lot of therapy for this.
Interpersonal therapy can help you combat depression and help you alleviate depression because when your relationships improve, so does your mood. The way interpersonal therapy works is it focuses on improving the quality of your social connections and helps you learn how to communicate better. It helps you process loss or conflict and ultimately helps you build support around you as well. And by doing this, we again combat and alleviate depression.
Look at all this floor space. So much aerobics in here.
So many activities.
Do step class.
It's making my head spin how many activities we can do.
Behavioral activation involves scheduling positive activities to increase engagement and reduce depressive symptoms. Depression tells you to stay in bed, skip your shower, cancel plans, don't talk with those friends. Behavioral activation tells you to push back. It's all about scheduling small, enjoyable activities to re-engage with life, even when you don't feel like it. Start simple. Water your plants, step outside, go for a walk, text a friend. Small little things that, again, lower the barrier to entry. These little actions, slowly but surely over time, these little 1% improvements can slowly but surely have a big impact on your mood.
Lisa, in the non-weekend world, you have to have a bedtime. I don't want to live in the non-weekend world. We've only got one more chance to scroll our names across the slumber party sky. I'll sleep when I'm 9.
If you're not sleeping well, you're probably not feeling well. Poor sleep and depression literally go hand in hand, and fixing one can improve the other. Sleep hygiene means building better bedtime habits. You need to cut screen time an hour before bed, stick to a consistent routine, and create a calm sleep space. Getting quality rest is more than just self-care, it's mental health care.
You can't fix everything with Froyo!
That's what you acted like before the medicine.
There are various supplements that can help with depression, but this is somewhere where you'll really need to do your research. There is one supplement, however, that has been beneficial and effective through studies that can treat depression, and that's S-adenosyl L-methionine, or SAMe. This can help with mild to moderate symptoms, but it is not for everybody, and it's something you should consult a mental health professional about as well.
She's my best friend, and anyone who hurt her is someone I would murder, probably.
Don't underestimate the power of people. Having a strong social support, friends, family, support groups can be a lifeline during depression and can be the biggest difference in the world for you sometimes. Even if you feel like isolating, staying connected makes recovery easier and even lighter, or having someone to relate to who's gone through what you've gone through can help you actually get out from the darkness and into the light. You don't have to go through what you're going through alone, and you shouldn't have to. Reach out. I hope these tips helped, guys. Again, if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing, and if there's anything I missed or any questions you have for me, please leave them down in the comment sections below. I would love to be able to answer some of those or even make a few videos on it. And then otherwise, guys, until next time, please be your best friend, and I will see you in the next one.